What's up, guys? It's Yohanatore here, and as promised, I'm going to be doing an analysis of the various gameplay walkthroughs that happened during E3. Mainly, I'm going to be doing Assassin's Creed 3, Black Ops 2, and Halo 4, in the order of which I'm most excited, and I'm most excited about Assassin's Creed 3. This is going to be done in 3 parts. And I'm going to be recording this on my handheld camcorder, but it records on HD, so it should look pretty good. I actually tested it. As you can see all the details of the Peggy 18. So yeah, this is going to be done in 3 parts. Assassin's Creed 3 is going to be part 1, Halo 4 is part 2, Black Ops 2 is part 3. So, I know you guys are probably excited to see this. I'm not going to be I'm not going to have you watch the entire video and then have my analysis. You're just going to get the analysis. So if you want to watch the entire video, you're going to have to search it up on YouTube. But, I'm sure you're excited to get to this, so enough of my yapping. Let's do this, huh? Ready, and hold on. Press play. Go.
18.
Ubisoft Sparkle. New England, winter 1776. As you can see, these deer are running around. This is a cutscene, obviously. Notice I'm not really leaving footprints that I can tell. Same with Connor here. So he's running, still not being controlled yet. You can faintly see footprints, but the deer are not leaving footprints as far as I can tell. And now Connor isn't either. So he's running, and look at that. That was a feature, I think, added in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, maybe. So, here he is climbing through trees. This part I love. Can we back this up? Let me back this up. When he's running through the trees here, go through here, we see the deer, once more. Jumps a cliff. Now, here he's being controlled. Now, I want you to notice the radar here. It's very different from the old radar. I do not know if this is. So I know he's playing this on PS3. So I do not know if this is just a feature of PS3, but this is very different. A very different radar. You can faintly see an outline of I'm not sure what. Let me just quickly outline that with my finger. You can see faint outlines. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure if those are signifying trees, those are signifying walkable paths. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Over here, let me move this. Oh gosh, yeah. Over here you can see the weapons he using his tomahawk, and jump is X. And that's another thing. Jump. What? Before, you could never jump. You could just run, and then when you tried to jump, you had to, hold down right trigger, I believe, and, press A. It's really complicated to jump. So now it appears that you actually have an actual jump feature. Also, you can see primary weapon, secondary weapon, which was a feature they added in Assassin's Creed Revelations. So that's pretty cool. In just a minute, we're going to see Connor jumping through the trees, which I'm going to go over as soon as I can get this started. Okay, here. Okay, Okay, here we have him going through trees, and I want to point out real quick just how fluid his motions are. It's incredible. I mean, before, in the old Assassin's Creed, they were fluid, but they were not this fluid. His motions are flawlessly fluid. It's amazing. Alliteration. I also noticed how the graphics, all those, as beautiful as they are, they are extremely beta or alpha, whatever stage it's at now. You can tell because, he's not knocking snow off the branches here. He's not, leaving footprints. It's not quite ready for gameplay here. Another thing I want to point out, that I meant to point out earlier, up here, mission update. Oasis, it looks like it says Oasis id not set -1, and it's got the box with the the box with the exclamation point. This is interesting. Mission update for one thing. You never had like mission updates in the old Assassin's Creeds. You had you know, this is your mission, full synchronization, do not kill anyone but the target. Oh la di da. And then after that you never got another chance. If you wanted to check what your mission was, if you forgot for some reason, you'd have to go to the start menu, go to DNA, find out what your mission is, right? Or just go to the start menu, actually. But here we have mission updates. So it appears that as you progress through your various missions, you get updates as to what you're supposed to do next. So that's awesome. Another thing I want to point out, Oasis id not set. There's a little empty circle here indicating, I would assume, that that mission is not complete. But -1, that's, I don't, and Oasis, it looks like it says id. I don't know if you can see that, but, or IO, Oasis IO not set. It's, I don't know what that means. It appears to be unintelligible. Maybe it has some mission, maybe I'm just reading it wrong. But this -1, maybe it means that he completed a mission wrongly, and so that took away from his overall score. I don't know. So, moving on. Okay, moving. Okay, stop there. That I want to point out, he is moving through those branches like monkey bars. I mean, seriously, that is just awesome. Like monkey freaking bars. I mean, how do you not, this is just incredible. I love it. It's, you know, you never did that before in the other Assassin's Creeds. Even with your hook blade. So here we see him running through. And now we see him sneaking. And we see a little thing above his head. A little white circle. I don't know what that is. You see a box earlier. Let me just see if I can back that up just enough. And right there. You see a box. A cube, rather, above his head with a little white circle in it. What does that mean? I'm at a loss. I don't know what that means, but post in the comments if you do. Now here we see him sneaking, and sneaking was a feature never before seen. It's like he's duck walking. Nah, that's not what I meant. He's like crouch walking. I don't believe you could do that before. No, you could not. So that's pretty cool. It's like he's walking on a leap of faith. Now we see him lock on, and oh snap! So here the deer run away. It's very natural, very natural nature. And now we're gonna see a cutscene with this hidden blade. Now that was interesting. I want to point that out real quick. This is gonna be a long video, just so you know. So if you're not an Assassin's Creed fan, this will probably bore you somewhat. So cutscene starts, and notice how he's got his hidden blade out. And now, look at that. Did you see that? Let me back that up one more time. I'm kind of doing this. It's a little hard to maneuver around my camera right now. Apologize. Can never back up to the right spot. So he's gonna shoot the deer. You see the box around the bow and arrow again, so I'm guessing that's sort of a DNA thing. An animus thing. So he got the hidden blade. Now look at that. Look at that. Notice the blade is now bent out. So this tells me that he can actually disconnect his hidden blade. I don't know what that purpose would be, but that's just pretty cool. And now he's fighting wolves, and you see a really good shot of Connor's face here. It's very tan. You see his eyes. One thing I noticed about the eyes in this whole gameplay thing is that he doesn't blink that I can see. So, you know, again, it's still in its beta stage or alpha stage or whatever. It's not ready yet. Like I said, this is just D3, or maybe it's just one of the defects of PS3. No offense to any PS3 fans. So now we see him with his wolf. and the wolf's gonna attack him. And yeah, there's a lot of blood on the ground. I don't know if that's from the deer, from him. If it's from him, the wolf is not biting him. So yeah. Alright. Get down to business. We're gonna fight some wolves. Oh, look right there. He just dodged a wolf. Dodging. That's a new feature. That's cool. Also, I want to point out, oh geez. I want to point out the weapons again. Circle is counter. But he's got 25 bullets in his guns. And you can also see he now has a blade as his main weapon. But it's not the hidden blade, because that's not the hidden blade signal. So it's this like disconnected hidden blade. So I guess it's sort of like the short blade from the other Assassin's Creed games. Oh man, he just shot some wolves, and now, oh dang, and now he's got his hidden blade back in. Okay, so it is his hidden blade. I'm learning new things even as I'm doing this. Alright, so now we're gonna see him run. And some really interesting things are gonna come up in just a second. I'm really looking forward to showing. So you can see he's got one of his an objective exclamation point. So now we get to see some people, Americans. All right. So this shaman guy's like, my Mercury shipment hasn't arrived. Can you help me? So people are actually gonna come to Connor now and ask. This is just what I'm saying. People are actually going to come to Connor and ask him to help him. He's not going to have to, he's not going to, oh, shoot. That's going to happen a lot. I do apologize most profusely. I don't have a game, I don't have a thing that specializes in doing stuff like this. But, aside from the temporary setback, okay. So people are going to come to Connor and ask him to do stuff for him, rather than actually having Ezio or Altair or Connor actually go to a certain point, and they're going to be like, oh, you got to do this. People are actually going to go to Connor. That's awesome. Also, we see here, quest objective added. So there's a main quest with side quests, or quest objectives. So it's going to be more like a free-roaming sandbox game, where you have the main quest with side quests. That's awesome. Also, a new symbol for side quests or quest objectives, a question mark. But he's gonna ignore this poor shaman with his Mercury shipment not arriving. Oh my goodness, what did I just do? I'm an idiot. Don't quote me on that. I do apologize for these setbacks. This is my first time actually recording anything on a computer. See, we see him. Alright, we see people limping. We see people going through. Everything's very natural.
Here is the meat you requested. Thank you. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude.
Okay, I want to stop right here. So in Assassin's Creed 2, I don't know if it was in Brotherhood also. I can't remember. I haven't played it in a while. But in Assassin's Creed 2, you have courier assignments where you carry out letters to people. And, beat up assignments where you have to, beat up, cheating husbands. And so it appears it's going to be something of the same thing here, only you're actually being like a delivery boy. You're out butchering meat and giving it to butchers, various shopkeepers and stuff. So that's cool. Also, you see a quest objective has been completed called the Provider. So it's going to ignore the shaman and go to this poor, ignore the poor shaman and go to the, or medicine man, and go to this meat shop guy and deliver his meat. And now he's wiping his hands on his apron. That's something else. See, before the crowd movements were very wooden, they just did the same thing. They'd walk around in groups and talk. And they wouldn't react to anything except like, oh my, what is he doing? So, everything here is going to be much more natural. They're going to do things people every day would do, rather than just walk around in circles and groups and stand and talk. And not a bunch of high schoolers. These are adults, and they're going to walk around. And they wipe their hands and get dirty and, actually do things every day people would do every day. He's going to walk by, that poor pig is being skinned, whatever that is. Okay, someone said he's about ready to start gnawing on his boot leather, which is actually what they did when they had a shortage of food. Little history fact there. Also, you can see the flag in the background. So he's gonna go to this objective guy.
Where's Silas?
Another really good shot of Connor here. I know you can't really see because of the lighting, but you can see his eye once more unblinking. Yeah. Also, he's got very much a native. He's very tan. He wasn't as tan in the trailers, but he's very tan here, very Indian. Or Native American, if you're politically correct.
Still holed up in the fort along the cliff. I hear he plans to leave tonight.
Once more, very natural movement here.
And attack a continental camp further south.
The mouths actually look like they're
Let
speaking the words.
Fight their own battles. I'm here for the Templar.
Okay, that's something I want to point out right there. Let the Patriots fight their own battles. I'm here for the Templar. That shows that, you know, he's unconcerned about, you know, what side. He's not just fighting British, he's fighting Templars, even though we always see him fighting British. Until later in this playthrough, this demo, I'll point that out.
Always. Very well, stick to the woods. The fort is heavily defended, but
We see him once more not blinking. His eyes are moving though.
should be able to make short work of them.
Actually, yeah, he's blinking. Their eyes are moving. That's something new. So we see him riding a horse. Horses are back. Horsies going through a river, up the snow. So we see various Americans heading toward a British fort. And deep snow now, as we're about to see even more clearly. So you can see the horse's feet are buried. Now here we see him like actually trudging through the snow. You could see tracks there. Now he's up in the trees. And here we're gonna see, oh my goodness, the first real, you know, use that we, besides the gameplay trail, of the rope dart. Okay, hold on. Two things I want to point out right now. Down there, that looks sort of like a notoriety meter. So, or a noticeable meter. So maybe like when guards notice him, that turns red. Also, that guard just said, "Assassin! Kill him!" Which is a quote many of the guards used from the first Assassin's Creed game. And another one, hold on. So he's going to kill him with dual wielding and use a human shield. That's awesome. You are not going anywhere. That's also a quote used from guards in the first Assassin's Creed. This video is getting super long. I do apologize. But it's sort of a long demo. The others will probably be just as long. So, you know, I do apologize if you're getting bored. But it's Assassin's Creed. I can be bored with Assassin's Creed. If you don't like Assassin's Creed, or Halo, or Black Ops, you probably won't like any of these. So, you know. But if you do, keep on watching. And if you're enjoying this, I love you. So we see him once more using dual wield. Boom. Oh, snap your neck. Now here's, oh my goodness, cinematic, slow motion, kick. Now here's something I want to notice. I want to point out here. Right now, that is a move when he multiple hits the neck. That's a move from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Now that guy's a big battle axe, and he's going to try and hit him, and it's going to get blocked. So that tells me they're going to be like the Borgia guards from Brotherhood, or the Janissaries from Revelations. They're gonna be able to like block various moves, but not gonna be good enough. So that guy's running away, and we're gonna see a nice tomahawk assassination here. And as he runs up, oh, slow motion. Slow motion was a thing they introduced. Mission update: infiltrate the fort. So slow motion was a thing that they first used in Assassin's Creed Revelations. Some people didn't like it, got mixed reviews, but I personally enjoyed it. So this appears, okay, this slide here is bad. I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, he's gonna do some jumping. Now he's gonna go up through a cliff, sort of like Prince of Persia, also a Ubisoft game. And oh, jump! This is really cool. See, it's a lot more cinematic here. This climbing. Before it was just, you know, straight. It's gonna get, yeah, this view right here is what we're used to seeing in previous Assassin's Creed games. This is just gorgeous, but still, again, okay, this jump here, that little jump move, that's another new feature. So the soldier he was talking to earlier said if you go in quietly, you might be able to take him by surprise. Connor's not going to do that, because okay, there we see this Silas fellow drinking some tea. That guy's lashing that other guy, and there's a bunch of barrels of gunpowder right there. So here we go. Assassinate Silas. Oh my goodness, it got blurry. I do apologize. Okay, big explosion. Boom, boom, boom. That was awesome. So now he's not going to go in quietly. He's just going to do his own thing. Run, 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 run. Now I'm going to point out something really interesting here. So there's that Silas running away.
What are you doing? Kill the bastard!
Okay, stop right there. Did you hear what he said? He said, "What are you doing? Kill the bastard." Here we see him doing run assassinations, which is awesome. He doesn't have to stop and kill and let his target get away. He says, "What are you doing? Kill the bastard," in an American accent. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here we see, for the first time ever, the killing of an American. Why do I think it's the killing of an American? Well, I did some research. I did my homework. And I found out that there was a Silas during the time of the Revolutionary War. He was an American. He was like a merchant, part of the Continental Congress. But he eventually became a loyalist. He wanted to remain under Britain's control. So this tells me that maybe this guy is that same Silas. An American merchant, politician, on the side of the British. Here we see, I am almost 100% sure, the first killing of an American. You can also tell that he's not a soldier. I don't know if the real Silas was a soldier, but this guy's not a soldier because soldiers do not run away. And these guys are soldiers. These British people are actually fighting, trying to fight, but Connor's just too awesome. So we're going to see him run. He picks up a gun with a bayonet. He picked up a gun with a bayonet. You can see earlier, I'm going to back up real quick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry this video is going so long. But yeah, we're gonna see him run again. Okay, look, right there, pick up. So, you have waypoints for things you can pick up. That's pretty awesome. So gonna pick up that, run, kill. That's awesome. And he's gonna run, jump, slow motion, and he's gonna kill with the bayonet. Bam! He just killed an American. And now we're gonna see it fade like it did in Assassin's Creed 2. And this would probably be where Desmond would wake up or where it went to another mission. But that is the end. Thank you for watching. Yes, I saw this all on Facebook. Thank you for watching. Please remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and more will be coming out today. Ezio Hana Torres signing off.